Hello everyone. Hello guys. Welcome to my channel. Make money online with cryptocurrency market, especially Bitcoin and Ethereum. So from my channel you can understand how cryptocurrency work and what we can earn, how can make money online easily. So today we're talking about Ethereum and how does it work. Ethereum is one of most popular cryptocurrency. So Ethereum definition: if Bitcoin BTC is always the future of money, as then that is Ethereum. For someone new to cryptocurrency space, that is logical question to ask, considering they properly see Ethereum and its native Ether and ETH. Cryptocurrency next to Bitcoin everywhere on exchange, and this is new. However, it's not exactly fair to consider Ethereum to be in direct competition with Bitcoin. It has different goals, features, and even technology. Ethereum is a decentralized blockchain network powered by the Ether token that enables users to make transactions, earn interest on their holding through staking, and users store non-fungible token. Such as cryptocurrency, play game, use social media, and so much more. Many consider Ethereum to be the internet next step. If centralized platforms like Apple App Store represent Web 2.0, a decentralized user-powered network like Ethereum is Web 3.0. This next generation web support decentralized application (DApp), decentralized financing (DeFi), and decentralized exchange (DEX) for instance. This guide will provide you insight on the history of Ethereum and Ethereum mining. How does Ethereum work? How to buy Ethereum, ETH, and BTC. Ethereum benefits and grip of Ethereum 2.0. So history of Ethereum. We go into history of it. Ethereum was always the second largest blockchain project in the world. Vitalik Buterin actually co-created a project to answer for Bitcoin shortcoming. Buterin pushed the Ethereum white paper in 2013, detailing smart contract, automatic immutable if-then statement, and enabling the development of decentralized application. Why decentralized application development always exists in the blockchain space? Platform wasn't interoperable. Buterin interest Ethereum to unify them. To him, unifying the way DApp run and interact was the only way to maintain adoption. Thus, Ethereum 1.0 were born. Think of it as the Apple Store. on spec for tens of thousands different applications, all enabling by the same rules. It's such rules is hardcoded into network and enforced automated with developer able to enforce their own rule within the app. There isn't a center party like with Apple changing and enforcing regulation. Instead, the power is in the hand of the people who act as a community. Of course, building such as network isn't cheap. So, Buterin in his co-founder Gavin Wood, Jeffrey Witchy, Chuck Hodgkinson, Mihai Alice, Anthony Dio, and Amar Charist had to token pre-sale to rise 18 million 439 over $1,000 in Ether, funding Ethereum prison and future development. The group also founded the Ethereum Foundation in Switzerland with the mission to maintain and develop the network. Soon after, Buterin announced that the foundation would run as a non-profit, which caused some co-founders to leave. Over time, developers came to Ethereum with their own decentralized idea. In 2016, the user founded the DAO, a democratic group and that vote on network chain and proposal. The organization was backed by smart contract and psychovenor. The need for a CEO handling power over Ethereum. Instead, a majority needed to vote on chain for them to be implemented. However, this went south when the unknown hacker stole $40 million in funds from the DAO holding due to security exploits. To reverse the sale, the DAO voted to half Ethereum, driving from the old network and upgrading to the new protocol, essentially undergoing a major software update. This new fork retained the name Ethereum, while the original network exists as Ethereum Classic. So how does Ethereum work? Like the Bitcoin, the Ethereum network exists on thousands of computers worldwide, thanks to user participating at the node rather than the central server. This makes the network decentralized and highly imposed to attack, and essentially unable to go down as a result. If one computer goes down, it doesn't matter because thousands of others are holding the network up. Ethereum is essentially a single decentralized system that runs a computer called the Ethereum Virtual Machine (EVM). Each node holds a copy of such computer, meaning that any interaction must be verified so everyone can update their copy. Network interaction otherwise considered transactions and are stored within block on the Ethereum blockchain. Miner validates their block before committing them to the network and acting an adjacent history or digital ledger. Mining to verify transactions is known as a proof of work (POW). Consensual methods. Each block has encrypted 64-digit code identifying it. Miner commits their computer power to find that code, providing that it encrypts their computer power is a proof that work. And miners are rewarded in Ethereum for their efforts. Also, like Bitcoin, all Ethereum transactions are entirely public. Miner broadcast computer complete block to the rest of the network, confirming the chain and adding the block to everyone's copy of the ledger. Confirmer block cannot be tampered with, serving as a perfect history of all network transactions. But if miners are paid for their work, where does that Ethereum come from? A transaction come with a free gas, which is paid by the user initiating the transaction. That fee is paid to the miner who validates the transaction, incentivizing future mining and ensuring network security. The gas essentially serves as a limit, restricting a number of actions a user can make per transaction. It's also in place to prevent network spam. Because Ethereum is more of a utility token than a token of value, its supply is infinite. Ether considers Ether circulation in the form of miner reward, and it will use staking reward as well once the network moves to proof of stake (POS). In theory, Ether will always be in demand, meaning inflation should never devalue the asset beyond use. Unfortunately, for many, Ethereum gas fee can run quite high based on network activity. This is because a block can only hold so much gas, which varies based on transaction time and amount. As a result, miners will choose transactions with the highest gas fee, meaning users competing to validate transactions first. This competition pushes fee higher and higher, congesting the network during busy time. Network congestion is a significant problem, though it's being addressed in Ethereum 2.0, a complete overhaul that will be discussed as the separation section. Interacting with Ethereum requires cryptocurrency, which is stored in the wallet. That wallet connects to DApps, acting as a passport for the Ethereum ecosystem. From there, anyone can purchase items, play games, lend money, and do all sorts of activities that as they do on the traditional internet. Centralizing entries running websites and sell that data to make money. Cryptocurrency takes the place of data here, meaning users are free to browse and interact anonymously. This also means DAPP used in non-discrimination. For example, no lending or banking DAPP can reject someone based on their race or financial status. An intermediary can block what they consider sub-person transaction. Users control what they do and how they do it, which is why many consider Ethereum to be Web 3.0, the future of web interaction. So what the Ethereum do? Decentralized finance has got by being the Ethereum network biggest achievement. DAPP that can perform sub-function within the ecosystem proper, and around 2019 to 2020 and are growing the popularity by the day. The more DAPP are used, the more Ethereum network will be used as a result. Ethereum DeFi Sand is the biggest one out there. With successful DAPP bringing more worknet to the platform over the year. Artists, for example, making millions of dollars by bringing their work to the blockchain via non-fungible token or NFT. One may wonder why buy digital art when we can just screenshot it. Collector want the ownership. That's why NFT also hold proof of ownership and serve as a second form of storage. It's basically an all-in-one for collector, so it's not hard to see the appeal. It's the same reason that one good one, the original Mona Lisa, over just a copy, even if a copy is indistinguishable from the first. NFT also represent usable items and accessories in online game. Players can decorate their house and character with unacquired assets from artists, providing yet another income stream for creative. Developers had built Unsent Horrible social media app, allowing users to tip one another for content. Game allow users to invest in assets, play to grow, then sell for a profit, attracting actual value from their game time. There are prediction platforms that reward correct forecast and freelancer platform that take a huge cut of ex player. This is managed automatically through blockchain and smart contract with DeFi, putting users more in control of their fund than ever before. Ethereum mining. The process of creating a block of transaction to be added to the Ethereum blockchain is referred to as mining. Ethereum currently uses a proof of work blockchain, but is moving to proof of stake, with Ethereum 2.0 for scalability purpose and a more environment-friendly approach. Ethereum miner computers that run software and use their time and processing power to process transactions and create blocks. Network participants must ensure that everyone agree on sequencing transactions in decentralized systems like Ethereum. Miner assist is it by generating blocks by solving computationally challenging requests, thereby safeguarding the network from attacker. So compare with Bitcoin. How about Ethereum? While Bitcoin is most mainstream cryptocurrency, the Ethereum community has ambition to expand the project. The farmer is meant to be this money and it serves the purpose reasonable well. But Bitcoin has its limits. It's a proof of work network that's struggling to scale, leading some to believe that it's more store and value, similar to gold. Bitcoin also has a hash cap of 21 million coins, lending itself more to that argument. Ethereum, on the other hand, intend to overtake our current internet infrastructure is planned to automate many processes and still require intermediaries such as using an app store or working with fund managers. Ethereum is used more as a way to interact with the network than as a way to transfer money. Through it can do that too. Developer can build on Ethereum to create a unquiet Ether compatible token for XDAPP, called an ERC20 token. While the process isn't perfect, this means all Ethereum-based tokens are technically interoperable. Bitcoin network is just for Bitcoin only. Advantage of Ethereum: insight from decentralized and anonymity. Ethereum also has various other benefits, such as a lack of censorship. For example, if someone tweets something offensive, Twitter can choose to take it down and punish that user. However, on an Ethereum-based social media platform, that can only happen if the community vote to do it. That way, users with different viewpoints can discuss and as they see fit, and the people can decide what should and shouldn't be said. Community requirement also prevent bad actors from taking over. Someone with ill intention would need to control 51% of the network to make a change, which is nearly impossible in most cases. It's much safer than simple server that can be broken into. Then there are smart contracts, which automate many of the steps taken by central authorizing on business web. A freelancer one, for example, Upwork must use platform to find clean and set up payment contract. Upwork business model take a percentage of X contract to pay each employee server cost etc. On Web 3.0, a client can simply write a smart contract that states if the work is turned in the X time, the fund will be released. The rule has gone into the contract and cannot be tampered with by either party when writing. It also getting easier than ever before to acquire data. Company like PayPal is Venmo subsidiary support purchasing crypto with fiat currencies right within the application. Considering the millions of customers on X platforms, they are born to get involved sooner rather than later. Disadvantage of Ethereum. Disadvantage of Ethereum. Why it sounds like the perfect platform, but Ethereum has few key issues that need to be worked out. The first is scalability. Buterin envision Ethereum the way the web is now, with millions of users interacting as on, due to the broad work concern algorithm. However, such interaction is limited by block variation, time and gas fee. Furthermore, decentralization is a hindrance. A central entry like Visa messes everything as perfect the transition process. Second, the accessibility. As the time of writing, Ethereum is expand to develop on and challenging to interact with for user unfamiliar with its technology. Some platforms require specific wallets, which means that one must move Ethereum from their current wallet to the required wallet. That's an unnecessary step for users ingrained in our current finance ecosystem and not beginner friendly in the slightest. Sure, PayPal is adding crypto support, but users can do much aside from holding it. The platform needs to integrate with DeFi and DIPP to increase accessibility in the meaningful way. The platform that had some well-written documentation on the matter. Another key way on bring is more users. But the act of actually using Ethereum needs streamline. Learning about blockchain is very different from using it. What is Ethereum 2.0 Ether 2? Ethereum is slowly upgrading to its 2.0 version, which is expected to bring a proof of stake consensus algorithm planned to occur from 2020 to 2022. The traditional Ethereum network is working on merging with the Bitcoin chain. Ethereum 2.0, the first few features The Bitcoin chain doesn't change much at the first glance, but it adds the foundational chain necessary for future upgrades, such as size chain. Remember the scalability issue discussion earlier. Easier, such chain has the process of selling a big part of solving any scale issue. Sharing is the act of sparing transactions across multiple smaller blockchain networks. The smaller network can be run by users with weaker hardware, as they only need to store information from such hard. Rather than the entry network, essentially starting make Ethereum validation more accessible and help to decourage the main network. Ethereum 2.0 had many cryptocurrency enthusiasts feeling bullish. Celebrities are taking advantage of NFT and the increase of general blockchain awareness is growing. However, all of this activity has resulted in high transaction fee and slower validation time, exemplifying the need for Ethereum 2.0. This can create a problem, as fee can cost more than half a transaction amount at a time. Fortunately, DIPP developers are hard to work to make it more accessible for spending mainstream adoption. Part of that solution is in the proof of stake consensus, a core feature of Ethereum 2.0 instead of mining. With energy intensive, Ethereum 2.0 marked the move to proof of stake consensus algorithm. Proof of stake replaces miner with validator, users who store the Ethereum blockchain, validate can transaction and more. They essentially another form of node. Become a full validator, one must take in a minimum of 32 Ether, at least during the early periods of Ethereum 2.0, by leaving a computer connected to the network validator on Ethereum. Ethereum has a reward for their efforts. The idea is that those who stake their Ethereum has the best network intention in mind and will do whatever they can to ensure its success. Plus, if a validator fails to participate or try something malicious, they can lose such Ether. The argument for proof of stake is that it's a faster, more acceptable form of blockchain consensus. It doesn't require special hardware like mining does, meaning anyone with the fund and the device can participate. In theory, that separation should grow the network. The more validators, the more blockers validates. Extra validators also decentralize Ethereum even more. increasing security as Europe expands. So how to buy Ethereum? You would be able to buy cryptocurrency from bank or an online broker like Banwar or Fedly. Instead, you will need to use a cryptocurrency trading platform. There are numerous cryptocurrency exchanges available, ranging from simple to complicated dashboards for advanced traders. Different platforms have different pricing, security measures, and other features. So doing some research before signing up is a good idea. So step to buy Ethereum like that. Choose a cryptocurrency exchange. Find the account and place an order for Ethereum. Store the Ethereum and finish. To open an account with the crypto exchange, you will almost certainly need to supply some personal information and have your identification verified. Then you will be able to fund your account by connecting bank account or debit card. Fees most likely vary depending on the option you choose. Funding your account does not imply that you have acquired Ethereum and as with any investment account. You don't want to draw uninvested fund to remain idle. That is the state. You must purchase Ethereum in order to invest. You will be able to change your United States dollar for Ethereum after your account has been funded. Simply enter the dollar amount you want to swap for Ethereum. Depending on Ethereum pricing and how much you wish to buy, you most likely be buying share of a single Ethereum currency. Your purchase will be displayed as a percentage of total Ether coin. It's easier to leave your crypto investment in your exchange account if you want only have a little quantity. However, if you wish to shift your holding to safer storage location, a digital wallet can provide extra security. There are numerous types of digital wallets, each with varying level of protection, such as paper wallets or mobile wallets. So should you buy Ethereum? Ethereum is the second most valuable cryptocurrency by market capitalism, and it's rarest as the silver to Bitcoin and gold. Like any investment, it's feasible that Ethereum increased risk equals to large reward. In any case, no longer 29, Ethereum has spent part of the proof of concept stage, and now is moment for investors who haven't explored the asset class before do so. Given the uncertainty and volatility of the crypto market, before investing a significant amount of your retirement fund in Ethereum or any other cryptocurrency, do your own research. However, it may be worth considering as an accepted growth choice in driver field portfolio. Of course, don't invest more than you can afford to lose. The future of Ethereum. The Ethereum blockchain has seen a surge in popularity in recent months, as developers have used to contract a slew of decentralized financing projects and NFT. The emergence of new applications like this. Among the first to run on the public blockchain have already tripled uh, Chamber's network effort. According to advocates, and increased activity attract more than more developers to Ethereum. However, basic issue remain about whatever Ethereum, which is behind schedule with a complicated set of technology operates. It will able to compare with more aligned competitors and whether an consensus on its long-term function will emerge as the crypto world grows. On the contrary, investors like Grass what with Ethereum long-term significance, the cryptocurrency market may be set for a reverse, with Bitcoin values back to undisputed dominance. So next topic we're talking about how to mine Ethereum beginner. First of all, we need to understand what's the Ethereum mining. Cryptocurrency mining is the process of solving complex math matter problem. Miners are essentially the cornerstone of many cryptocurrency networks as they spend their time and computing power to solve the math problem, providing a so-called proof of work. For the network which verifies the Ether transaction, Ethereum like Bitcoin use a proof of work consensus process at the moment and will soon switch to proof of stake mechanism. Besides that, miners are responsible for creating new Ether token through this process as they receive a reward in Ether to successfully completing a proof of work. Proof of work rely on fundamental properties of the hash function and an encrypted piece of data that is procedurally derived from some arbitrary input. The difference between hash and standard encryption is that the process only goes one way. The only meaningful way to find what input were used to generate a given hash is to try to hash on possible input comparison and see which one first. It further complicated by the fact that tiny unreason in initial data will produce completely different results. Proof of work set by designing is lit a research has based on the difficulty parameter. Minor math proofs for a combined parameter includes the previous block has to create a hash that satisfies the condition imposed by difficulty. This is energy intensive text that can be easily regulated by turning difficult higher or lower. Minor certain hard rates that define how many combinations then try each one second, and the more minor particles the head easy to replace the network for outside entry. By putting real work in minor cycle to the network. This article will guide you on how to mine Ethereum, how Ethereum transactions are mined, how the Ethereum mining works. So why should you mine Ethereum? Mining turns the act of securing a network into a complex but usually quite profitable business. So the primary motive for mining is making money. Miners receive a certain reward for each block, plus any transaction fee paid by user. Fee generally makes a small contribution to overall revenue. Though the decentralized finance boom in 2020 have a change that requires for Ethereum. There are other reasons why someone should want to mine Ethereum. An untrusted community member could decide to mine as a lot and thus to contribute to securing the network. As every additional hash call, mining can also be useful to acquire Ether without having to directly invest in the asset. An unconventional use for home mining is a form of cheaper hedging. Mining device turn electricity into cryptocurrency and hedge. Even if the cryptocurrency is worth less than the cost of energy, the hit on its own could be useful for people living in cooler climates. With the proof of stake transition QETH mining. A common concern for any prospective Ethereum miner is Ethereum 2.0 roadmap, which introduces plan to transition to proof of stake. A concept algorithm that would de-risk miner will own existing Ethereum miner have limited time available to earn and return on their investment. But thankfully, proof of work mining is likely to be still functional until about 2023. The Ethereum 2.0 phase 0 loan expected for 2020 is a separate blockchain that will not impact mining in any way. It's only with phase 2 where mining may begin to be deprecated, but there are no concentrated plans for transition. As of October 2020, phase 2 is expected to come around the end of 2021 or early 2022, but it's worth pointing out that Ethereum has a long history of delay with its roadmap in 2017-2018. It's widely believed that the transition would be completed by around 2020. Nobody totally knows when Ethereum 2.0 have enough time to recover at least a cyber portion of their investment into hardware. Ethereum mining profitable. Is mining Ethereum profitable? Is the question. Whether any type of mining is profitable depends entirely on the cost of electricity in any given era. As a rule, anything below 0.12 dollar per kilowatt consumer is an hour is likely to be profitable. Through by below 0.06 as recommended to make mining a truly viable economic enterprise. Their feature was disqualify most home mining attempts, especially in developed countries where electric prices are generally above $0.2. Through it made the possible to turn a profit with such price. The return on capital could be severely impacted. For example, a miner that cost $3,000 generates $200 per month in revenue, and that uses $45 in electricity at $0.05 per kilowatt hour. Will take 19 months to repay itself. The same miner uses an era where electric costs 0.2 kilowatt per kilowatt hour will be repaid in 150 months or over 12 years. Professional miners can gain an edge by moving their operation into regions with the cheapest electricity, or by taking advantage of the generally lower rate service or industry. And there are some of the primary reasons why mining has turned into the serious and capital invested industry. But mining Ethereum at home is still acceptable for most, especially since it can be done with consumer graphics cards made by AMD and Nvidia. For Ethereum miner living in regions with low electricity price, it can also turn into strong source of income. A variety of Ethereum mining calculations exist that can outline what profit can be accepted. For example, miningbeanmark.net, Ways2Mine, or Cryptocurrencies compare calculator. It is also possible to calculate their value independently. The formula used by calculator website is a simple daily value where the hash rate multiply block reward, multiply block in a day, and multiply coin price, and totally difference total hash rate. This provides an estimate of how much a miner expects to make in a day. In the exchange, a miner renew in the total Ethereum of the network multiplied by their set of the network total hash rate. To make a profit, one needs to subtract the cost of electricity, example the cost of Ethereum mining used by the miner. For example, a device using 1.5 kilowatt hour of electricity at the price of $0.1 will cost $3.6 per day. The value to plug into revenue formula can be found online as well. Etherscan will provide an updated estimate of the total hash rate as well as block time and block rework. On the Ethereum network, current block time holds 15 seconds, so there are 5,760 blocks in a day, and the reward is 2 Ethereum per block as of October 2020. The miner hash rate depends on mining hardware, while the network hash rate is the sum total of all miners contributing to the network. The key to successful mining is maximizing the hash rate while minimizing electricity and hardware costs. Therefore, in addition to location, the choice of mining hardware is cycling for mining. So how Ethereum transactions are mined? Ether were designed as a coin that could be mined with customer graphic processing unit or GPU. This put it in contrast with Bitcoin, which can only be mined electricity effectively with a specialized device commonly referred to as application a specific interest cycle machine or ASIC. They device hardware to only do one step, which allows them to achieve much higher efficiency than more generic computer hardware. Making a mining solution that is ASIC resistant is theoretically possible and very hard in practice as well. ASIC designed for Ethereum mining algorithm and that were eventually released in 2018. However, the miner offer relative model improvement over GPU in terms of hashing efficiency. By contrast, ASIC for Bitcoin are substantially more efficient than the GPU due to the specificity of its mining algorithm. As type of specific device is FPGA, which stands for Failed Program Reservoir Array. They are middle ground between ASIC and GPU, allowing some form of configurable while still being more efficient than GPU at practical type of computation. It's feasible to mine Ethereum with all of their devices, but not all are practical or sensible. FPGA, for example, are integral to GPU in most circumstances. They are expensive and very complex devices that require advanced technical knowledge to be used effectively. The reward is equivalent, not worthwhile, as their mining performance remains very close to that of leading GPU. So, for the happily home miner, GPU remains the most sensible choice due to their flexible and relative good performance compared to price. So how to find the best mining hardware? Choose the right hardware should primarily be dictated by three factors: its maximum possible hash rate, its energy consumption, and its purchase price. A purchase price is sometimes erroneous, but it can make or break mining operation as hardware does not last forever. A component wear down is a factor. Eventually, all device will fail. However, this issue is often overblown because GPU are quite resilient device, with many reports of them continuing mining for over 5 years. The most significant risk affecting miner is the hardware become obsolete. More advanced GPU or ASIC can put out existing miner almost complete, especially to with higher electricity costs. Due to this, the playback period, how long it takes for the miner to pay itself back, become a very important metric for financial analysis in mining. Thank you for watching. See you again.